Hey everybody, it's your girl Lady Couture, the voice of our media diva. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. And a couple people have been asking me, did you see what she said? And I seen it. And shout out to my sis Doja. And shout out to my brother I Am Darian. Because he had posted it last night on his live. And a couple other people hit me in the comments and was like, did I see anything? And my good sis Doja sent this to me because I've been trying to look for it. And yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. So it looks like Colin Kaepernick's girlfriend that he's never gonna marry basically decided to side with MAGA. I mean Nicki Minaj. And basically try to put out accusations saying that Jay-Z and Roc Nation and Desiree Perez did a smear campaign on Colin Kaepernick behind the scenes. And basically blackballed him and pretty much tried to protect the NFL's image or whatever. So I had to take a look back and I said, let me do my research. Now, Colin Kaepernick started doing the kneeling in 2016. And Jay came with the NFL in 2019. But what I was confused about was I swore Colin Kaepernick signed something with the NFL to release him. And they paid him. So I was a little bit confused. I've still got to look for that, but I'm confused about that. But anywho, so I said, who was president at the time? And I was like, oh yeah, Taco Man. So a year after Colin Kaepernick started kneeling, did the kneeling thing. Let me refresh your memory.
These NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now, out, he's fired. He's fired!
So what I'm trying to understand is, Nessa, where were you when Taco Man made that statement? And he was talking about your man. Your man, your man, your man. But you had nothing to say from my recollection. You said nothing. You sat quiet. He called your husband and other protesters SOBs. Basically calling, when you say somebody's a SOB, you calling their mama a B. Correct? Correct. But again, I'm trying to understand, where was this smear campaign? But hold on. The receipts are still receipting. Let you take a look at something real fast. Something else. Hold on.
I told you this a couple of days ago, that because I wanted to know, where did this come from? That the commissioner all of a sudden said, hey, we're going to have a workout for Colin Kaepernick, and it's going to be on Saturday, and he's got a couple of days to get ready for this, and teams, if you want to come in. Well, I reached out to my source last night, or I should say my source got back to me last night, because I just wanted to know, and he's the one that told me that somebody was putting pressure on the commissioner. I go, who's putting pressure on the commissioner? Unless it's Jerry Jones or Robert Kraft. Can't imagine. And my source said Jay-Z was putting the pressure on the commissioner, because according to my source, Jay-Z said that he took a reputational bullet for the commissioner, and that when, they had that press conference, his new role with the NFL, social, agenda, social injustice, he was going to help with the entertainment for halftime, all of this. And my source said that Jay-Z was pressuring the commissioner to do the right thing and have this workout for Colin Kaepernick, and that he had taken a reputational bullet to, when he first took this job. And I understand that, but that was what I was told with the pressure here with the commissioner, that Jay-Z said, hey, look, I don't want to be, viewed as a sellout here. Now, those are my words, not his, but he was saying a reputational bullet. And so Colin Kaepernick touched down in Atlanta, and it was around 5 a.m. this morning, and then he'll have his workout tomorrow. Yes, he.
So if this workout doesn't do anything for Colin Kaepernick, who takes a bigger hit? Kaepernick, Jay-Z, or, I don't know, the commissioner? I guess the commissioner can't, but...
I think Kaepernick. But I did ask my source, I said, do you think Kaepernick is on a roster by the end of the year? And he said no. And I thought maybe he would be on a roster. And then I asked my source, I said, you, as like an attorney, you don't ask a question you don't know the answer to. If you're in a trial, it feels like the NFL is sort of asking that question. Anybody interested in Colin Kaepernick, and they know the answer. And what they're doing is giving this team the cover of this public workout. And I said, it feels like that. That's just my theory. And then my source said, maybe, but he didn't know if there was a team that is going to go, hey, we want to sign him, but we need other teams there. So you run the risk of other teams may be interested in Colin Kaepernick.
So I'm trying to understand, where was the smear campaign? And Jay-Z was trying to help him, because I was living in Atlanta at the time when that happened. I was living in Atlanta. That whole thing, I mean, listen, I remember that was the talk of the town. I remember that. I'm just trying to understand what smear campaign, Nessa. I swear, I don't understand. Like, y'all not talking about this Epstein list. Y'all not trying to take out this administration. Y'all are trying to take out black men and black women. And y'all need serious psychological help. Y'all need more than that, but I'm not going to go there. But baby, please stop with this. And I mean, I tried to look and see what the ratings of your show, your radio show is. Because honestly, when they put you on after Angie left, I was like, child, this 3 to 7 ain't going to work. At all. Period. But that's neither here nor there. But anywho, there were the receipts. And shout out to Hova_B.Carter. I hope I'm saying it. I'm going to tag them. But that's where that receipt came from. Shout out to people who've been hitting me up, letting me know about this. My TikTok family members. Love y'all. But yeah, we just waiting on a response from you, honey. What smear campaign? Inquiry minds want to know.